quiz tomorrow, review today. Everyone, did you see in red that 6.1, 2, and 3 are due, so you want to get those turned in. Quiz tomorrow. Let's do this. First things first, transformations. Do y'all see that there's a 2? Sorry, there's a 2, a +1, and a -4. All three of those are a transformation. The notes for 6.1 explained it all on the left-hand side, what those mean. Let's see if we remember. What does the 2 do to the graph? Vertical stretch by a factor of 2. If it was a compression, it would be less than 1, like a half or a third or something. Okay, but this is a vertical stretch. Then, what does that +1 do? Which way does it shift it? Not down, left 1. So remember, insiders lie and they're horizontal. Okay? Lie, X, horizontal. All right, so horizontal to the left 1. And then down 4, right? The outsider is not a lie and it's vertical up and down. So -4, down 4. You got to be able to describe transformations. You had that on 6.1 and 6.2. Hey, don't mess up my pen. Soul. I would never mess up your pencil. Yeah, I have a perfect one for you. I threw it towards that bookshelf, but it fell on the floor. So it's somewhere over there. Now, the vertex. You could graph it and see the vertex, but does everyone see right here? These two numbers help you get the vertex just by looking at it. So what's the vertex? -1, -4. So you look at the number underneath, you realize it's a lie. So it's -1. Outsider, -4. Okay, does everyone see how to get the vertex from the equation? Now you could graph it and do it that way, that's fine, but it's right there. Now, the x-intercept and the y-intercept, this will take some calculator. So I go to a new document, I go to graph, I type it into square root of x plus 1, go to the right, -4. Enter. Now I see it, and you could just like looking at that tell where the x and the y-intercept is, potentially. But what do we press to trace it? Menu 5.1. Control T is when we want a table. And technically, here look, if you press Control T, when y is 0, that's the x-intercept. And when x is 0, that's the y-intercept. So technically, Control T could work, right? But we like to press Menu 5.1 to trace it. And do you see how the first thing that pops up right there is my y-intercept? If I go left and right, it'll tell you y-intercept. At 0, -2. Write that down in the right spot, my bad. Y-intercept, 0, -2. What about the x-intercept? So I'm just going to go to the right till I get there. When it says 0, does everyone know 0 means x-intercept? What else means x-intercept? 0, x-intercept. Root and solutions. All right, thank you. So the 0 is what? Yeah, no, like sorry, like it's on there. What coordinates is the root right there? The 0. Right here, 3, 0. Okay. Noise. Okay, now this might be where some people struggle. Is everyone focused for domain and range? Hey, domain is what letter? What letters? Not number. X. Domain, yes. It's the X values. Now, you can see that the vertex is -1, -4 down here. So it starts at what x value? What's the x value right here? -1. That's the vertex x value. And it goes to the right forever. So x is greater than or equal to -1. That's one way you could write it. What's another way to write it? So it's not all real numbers because it stops right here. If it goes both ways forever, that's R. That's the weird R. Okay. Another way to write it is you put the -1 first, and then if it goes forever, I put what symbol? Infinity. It touches -1, so that's a bracket. Infinity has a parentheses. This is two different ways to write this. Inequality, interval. Now the range is vertical y values, right? So I'm going to put the y. How far down does this go? What's the y value of that bottom point, that bottom vertex? -4 is correct. Now, for some reason, I won't trace it, but this point right here is at -4. So it goes from -4 up forever, so that's y greater than or equal to -4. I know it touches there because it's the vertex. What's another way to write that? -4 comma infinity. -4 has a bracket. Infinity has a parentheses. Okay, so this, what we just did, is similar to like the first half of the front of the review. And this review, everybody, if you're new or old, this is just like your quiz tomorrow, very similar. So if you will please take this seriously, you'll be ready and good to go for tomorrow. Remember, try it on your own, check your answers with the wall or Google Classroom, and if you have questions, let me know. But right now you have time to finish 6, 1, 2, and 3 if you need to, but you really want to make sure you get this review done for tomorrow. Finish it, keep it, bring it tomorrow, study it, don't forget. Here we go.